right, Coach. So Saturday didn't go how you guys wanted it, but you guys still are ended up hosting regionals. Talk to us about having that chance to be host again, once again, be the home team.
Yeah, it really is a great opportunity. Our guys have worked really hard for it the entire year. I'm glad that the committee decided that we deserved to host it still. You know, we had one bad inning on Saturday, and it cost us a game. And obviously we get after Tarleton again on Thursday night. So we're excited about that. We're excited about the chance to host the regional, and hopefully you know, a lot of people from around the Panhandle will come out and support us.
What do you say to your pitchers after Saturday having to change 3 after 2 innings, really?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that we talk about going into facing Tarleton. They're a big physical team. You know, the wind was blowing out and they hit some high fly balls that ended up leaving the park. I mean, and that's what they do. We know that. We've got to figure out a way to get those guys out on Thursday night and pitch them a little bit different, hopefully, and execute better offensively or execute better defensively as well. You know, they scored 10 runs, but we make 2 errors behind them, and that's the thing we talk about. You know, when the wind's blowing out and stuff like that, we can't give up, you know, extra outs. We've got to play good defense. That's really ultimately what cost us.
Talk about just kind of the difference. You guys play series all year long, and then you come down the stretch, it's single elimination through these tournaments. So
yeah, well, now this one's double elimination tournament. This one is. That single elimination tournament was definitely different. I've never coached in a single elimination tournament. You know, I'm glad that we're playing a double elimination tournament this weekend. You know, I think you know, it bodes well for us. I think we're pretty offensive, and especially at home. We hadn't been beat a lot at home this year, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to win all this weekend.
Now you gotta think with this rematch. You gotta think Saturday with them coming off that slugfest against Kingsville. That kind of had to play a role into them being in a little hot streak. You think maybe they'll cool down the next go around, you guys?
Well, I hope so. They're definitely a big physical team. Listen, they're going to hit. That is what they do. I mean, they're lead our conference in home runs. They definitely swing for the fences and everything. You know, we're going to play our game. We're not going to change anything that we do. Now, obviously, hopefully we execute a little bit better on the pitching side of things and defensively. But, you know, I thought we did a pretty good job offensively. You know, there was a stretch in there that we didn't do well. We changed our at-bats a little bit, just trying to swing for the fences and stuff. That's not who we are. Home runs will come. You know, especially you know, on our field and everything. So hopefully we just stay with our approach and go out and do what we've done all year.
Talk about when that inning's happening right in front of your eyes, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. How do you kind of keep the team together and kind of keep them from, well, someone just, you know, getting mad about it, or how do you just?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's difficult. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's hard to stop that momentum when it's going. And we've had big innings. We had a big inning like that against them to win a game. You know, it's one of those things where as a coach you kind of feel helpless and everything. No matter who you run out there on the mound and everything, it just kind of feels like nothing you can do. But we have to figure out a way to stop that. We haven't had that much this year, so I'm not too worried about it. That stuff's in the past. We're looking forward to rematch with them as well. But you know, there's a lot of teams. There's, you know, 6 teams in this regional tournament. All of them are really good. They all deserve to be here, and we're excited to be hosting it.
And kind of looking back, coaching staff of the year, player of the year, and now getting a chance to host the regional overall. And so kind of highlighting the accolades and how you guys have done really well over the course of the season.
It really has. It's been a special year, you know, with winning the Lone Star Conference or the regular season, and all the, you know, Lewis getting Player of the Year and everything, and a lot of all-conference guys and everything. We've had a great year, but the year's not over with. That stuff's all in the past right now. We've got a tournament in front of us. We just can't lose 2 ball games in the same weekend now, and if we do that, we'll be pretty successful.
Talk about just one of the bright spots on Saturday was the bottom of the order hitting pretty well at Justice, and talk about how that kind of can lead into getting Lewis with people on base and everything like that.
Yeah, Justice was really good the entire weekend. I don't know if he got out all weekend long. Did an outstanding job. You know, if the bottom of our orders can do what they did this past weekend, I know the top of our order and the middle of our order will be there. We've been, you know, they've been the best in the country almost all year long. You know, and if we can get it all together for one big weekend, we'll have a chance of winning this. But it's going to take everybody. Our pitching staff's got to be really good. We've got to get quality starts, and we've done that all year. Hopefully it'll continue on.